giggle and a laugh. Like, I'm a Madrid fan. You're going mental. Hanging out with your mates and I don't know, bad taste, man.
If he played well, no. Or, you know, like if the team played well or lost, then...
Yeah, it's too soon, man. Madrid fans around the world, some of them be crying right now. Too soon.
How the fuck did this guy make it back on TV after so many years not being in the limelight?
Because it's Pierre Schmeichel.
I know that.
He was that good.
I would say for the good
10 years, 9-10 years.
Buffon, amazing keeper.
I just don't know how he makes it back on TV. I'm not saying he wasn't a great keeper.
No,
but you don't fucking commentating on games for so many years doing nothing. No, but Buffon is definitely a name in the hat. But when Schmeichel's at his peak, United were winning all the big trophies. Obviously, I'm a little biased because I saw lots of Schmeichel. More than Buffon. Buffon's amazing, don't get me wrong. Buffon in terms of his career, he's never been geek, and he's been a goalkeeper for 20 odd years or something at the top level, which is outrageous.
A Real Madrid fan, obviously.
Yeah, as you can tell right here. You can talk to this boy.
First time, hey, how you doing? I'm upset right now, but you know.
It's not huge. I mean, whatever. It's like I said, I feel it's the end of a cycle with them. I mean, they just reset and start again. You know
exactly. Like every other team, you know. Yeah. Everyone gets older and you gotta start again.
Like, I don't think Madrid fans are gonna be too disheartened because I think they know. We're milking the cow.
Yeah, you gotta look at it like we had the whole, what's his win? Yeah, 2014 all the way up to. It all ended in 2000 and after we beat Liverpool.
Yeah,
that was the last. After that.
That's probably the peak.
Yeah, it was the peak.
That's when it was. After that, you could see the signs, you know. Yeah, you can't be too greedy.
Look at Barcelona.
Same position.
Same thing.
Yeah.
You know, like La Liga right now is
3 teams.
Yeah.
Atletico might pull it out of the hat, man.
Yeah.
They might pull it out of the hat, and that's a.
How is that acceptable though? That's what I was trying to say earlier on. It's like fucking. You can't stay on top. You don't have the traction. You can't bring in the players before it's too late. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know.
It's tough.
I mean, like, the Premier League is, we have more than 3 teams playing, right?
Yeah, so like next year, I couldn't tell you who's going to win the league.
Exactly, you couldn't tell, right? But in La Liga, you so there's only 3 teams. Then maybe you have Sevilla, Valencia, but at the end, you know they're not going to lose.
Yeah.
And then,
and at the very most, more often than not, it's Madrid and Barca.
Yeah, Madrid and Barca.
Real, yeah.
You know, and yeah, exactly. Like the French league now, it's only PSG or the German. It's
so exciting when there's loads of teams like,
yeah, right?
This is cool, yeah. Because you haven't a clue.
Like when you see in the Premier League, like you have either Arsenal versus Man U, or you have Liverpool, Man City, or Chelsea versus Tottenham.
Yeah.
You know, that's a team that who's a coach on that team? Mourinho, right?
But no, he left. He's leaving. He's with Roma now.
Yeah, Roma. Yeah, you see.
Yeah.
He's gonna try to pick that team up. Roma as well is place right now. They're 5th or 6th. They're not going to the Champions League next year. So he has to work that team out and bring them back.
Build them up a little. It's a tough start from scratch.
Yeah, after what's his name? Totti. After he left, that team went
with Totti.
Yeah.
He was there for like 20 years or something.
Yeah, that was
a good player, man. Good player. He's they're gonna build a statue for him, you know what I mean?
They should. He deserves that. I mean, right now, after what, 9-10 years, Inter Milan won the Serie A.
Yeah. Lukaku.
Yeah. And they kicked out Juventus.
Yeah. Ashley Young's with Inter Milan, he would have won the title with them. And Lukaku, what were we United 2 years ago, whatever.
Both not the same league.
No, but if you're an Inter fan, that's a big deal.
It's
a big deal. You're going to begin Ronaldo with Juventus. Huge. It's mad because back in the 90s, the Italian league was like the Premiership. All the best players in the world went to Italy. because they pay the money, you know.
Of course, Maradona was there.
Even Maradona went there, you know.
And Napoli.
Won the league with them, which was bonkers. It's like Messi signed for bleeding.
Yeah, right.
Everton and run away with the Premiership. Yeah, Maradona was just off the rocker, you know what I mean? Amazing talent. But yeah, and then obviously Sky, and everything changed. Sky took over the league, well, invested in the league. Premiership came along. Crazy. But I just look, I mean, obviously I don't know if you're paying attention, but it looks like the Europa finals are going to be 2 English clubs. And now it's Champions League final, 2 English clubs.
Wasn't it a couple of years ago as well, right?
It was happening a little bit with semi-finals and all that. But you had the Madrids and Barcelona being really good, so they're going to be knocking on the door. Now it's like, could it be English clubs for the next 3 or 4 years?
Right?
I don't see another team besides Bayern Munich.
Oh, there you go. It was
Maybe Bayern Munich. Maybe not Barca or Real Madrid. Unless, I don't know, Real Madrid might get it bailed out by the city and get a lot of fucking money and spend.
And they still need time to build that team.
Yeah.
It take
Yeah, Real Madrid and Barca is going to take a couple of years.
I think so. At least
Yeah.
2 or 3 years.
Yeah, it's not going
Got to move on. Barca have to move on from Messi now. Madrid are in the process of moving on from Ronaldo.
They are, yeah, exactly.
They might get lucky. They could land more Salah kind of player and be able to quickly build a team around
Madrid,
them, you know?
yeah, you got 200 million on cost of bollocks. With Barca taking Suarez, Coutinho. Salah will probably stay.
Salah.
No,
Like,
that's
Salah
why.
came out of nowhere.
Yeah, right?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it wasn't. That's not what I'm
played in,
saying. But
but
that's saying buy more Salah. I'm saying like,
But that's
find a more Salah type player.
You're right, but that's not the way Madrid do business.
No, we don't.
They do the Galactico. They want to do the biggie.
Oh, he's doing great?
Yeah.
I want him. That's it. That's like, go, let's build this player up.
Yeah.
He looks like he's a future.
And I don't think Liverpool, they won't want to sell Mo Salah, even though we're crap. We haven't been good. Mo Salah's still scoring loads of goals.
Yeah, he is.
It's like, what? It's just like, that's the thing. But that's why Madrid would want to sign him. They're like, he still scores goals.
Yeah, he's scoring goals now. We want him now. That's the thing about Madrid. They do.
You can't win without scoring goals.
Look, our 3 midfielders, Kroos, Modric, and Casemiro.
Yeah.
They've been with us for what, more than 6 years. But they're already aging.
They're aging.
Yeah, you can tell that by today's game. Chelsea was too quick for them. They were like, Chelsea was like holding back and forth.
Chelsea are a very young team.
Yeah, the counter attack back and forth. I'm like, okay. And then Modric was like left behind. Or how many pushes did you say? It was all about like you couldn't catch them up. Screw this, I'm gonna push them.
Do you know where you see the toy change I find? Is when you see the aging players, when they're on the ball, they still got it. You notice it when they don't have the ball and the running power and the speed, just that little percentage drop. That's where you notice it. Still great players, ball at their feet though, more or less.
Yeah, look, besides Modric, nobody else showed up.
Exactly. Nowhere. No, I know.
Like you were saying about Vinicius Jr.
Yeah.
He was nowhere. Hazard. We did one.
He's not fit. I can't be too harsh on him. He's kicked the ball 3 times.
Don't put him on the pitch then.
Then what? No options.
I think you're better off taking a fucking 18-year-old out of the fucking underage team and put him on the pitch.
Why? Because 50% better Hazard fit is better than that kid. I don't know. The odds are he is. I'll give you an example. Let's say this 500-pound dude walking the bar right now. The odds are I'm a better footballer than him. The odds. His sheer his weight. You can't run. The odds are I'm a better player. If you are unfit, haven't been kicked the ball in 7 months, the odds are you're not the best.
Somewhere on that squad in Real Madrid, right, there's a player that has talent, right? Like the fucking Brady of the world that's third string quarterback, doesn't get the opportunity. Somebody there is like, listen, Hazard's not there. I don't think we're going to win this game. I'll put him on the pitch, which they didn't do.
But they obviously don't have him.
There has to be somebody.
They obviously don't.
There has to be somebody.
If you're Zidane, you're the manager, like, I want to play. They obviously don't have it.
I think that's a failure.
Because Madrid are not all about the youth coming up through. They're the Galacticos.
It's not just Madrid.
No, Madrid are famous for it though. They're famous for it.
There's got to be somebody there that's like, I mean, give this kid a shot.
I mean, I'd love that for any club.
There are players from Madrid, but they don't show it like Hazard would show it, or how Ronaldo came. He was already there, and he stayed for his prime for what, almost 10 years at Madrid. Like we have Asensio, we have Isco, but they're that pressure to put on them, they can't handle it. You can see already, like the ball goes to them, but they're like trying to get through. Yeah. They can't. Like they can't finish. You know, they're good for the midfield, but to put them ahead in the forward, nah. It's like Benzema's there because yes, Benzema could go around, but at the same time, Benzema needs somebody to pass him the ball to score. So at the end, like you said, the Galacticos. Yeah,
that's Madrid. That's why all my life growing up, that's Madrid, the Galacticos. They just roll in like Man City money and just buy who you want. I know. Superstars, the razzmatazz, you know, like Hollywood.
And I think Barcelona is not like that. But okay, Messi was grown from there. Piqué, Xavi, Iniesta, they all were homegrown from Barcelona, and they learned that way of what is it? Tiki taka. Tiki taka. They learned it, and that's how they.
Johan Cruyff.
Yeah, exactly. And then who played under him? Guardiola. What was the other guy's name? Luis Enrique.
Enrique, yeah.
So that's why they got to win champions, because they all knew that player style. We have like 6-7 players that retired. The only people, is Busquets is there, Messi, and Piqué. Tiki-taka, that's it.
Yeah.
So they all have to, grow those.
Start from scratch.
Yeah, that guy, Frankie de Jong.
Yeah, Frankie de Jong. Yeah.
He has to learn that style, but at the end, they can't.
Where are you getting tiki-taki from?
I don't know where he came up with that. That's what it's called.
Tiki-taki.
Yeah, tiki-taki, yeah. And like boom, 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 boom.
Yeah. All intricate little small triangles. Yeah. That's why I joked on one of the videos I did, right? When I mentioned I said in one of the videos I did that Messi's still a great player, but he's not peak Messi. Like peak Messi, it's like him with Xavi and Iniesta. And then I joke, they wouldn't get a game for my team as a kid back in Blanchardstown and back in Ireland. They're too small. Wouldn't get a game. But nowadays, with tiki-taki, the way that strategy came along, it's all about keeping that ball. It doesn't matter how tall you are. My dad always told me this. It doesn't matter how, because I remember when my dad was a manager, I said, look how big he is. That guy's huge. He's a small kid. And my dad always said to me, yeah, that's great. The ball doesn't change size. The ball is the same size.
Yeah.
So that was like Xavi and Iniesta. I mean, if they walk in the bar, you'd probably laugh. Same with Roy Keane. Roy Keane's not the biggest. But
they still have to play their game to perfection.
100%. But the thing is, exactly. So the way they play the game with the tiki-taki, it's not about this and strong. It's about that ball.
Yep.
Now get the ball off us right now. Now, you try to go against Barcelona at the peak, right?
Yeah, I know.
Nearly 99% of the teams that played against them, by the 70th minute, were dead on their feet. Dead. Barcelona against Man United, Champions League final. You watch peak Messi burying Van der Sar. There's an image of the park of Man United. One of the fittest players ever. And he's gassed trying to get to Messi there. You see him just giving up, and then Messi just bangs him in the net. So take one of them now and put them on another team. Take one of them and what? Put them on another team. That's where it's hard because they grew up together doing this team.
Yeah. So you say, that's what I'm saying. Like
in
Messi
harmony. That's the word I was trying to think of. Harmony. Because you were in harmony. It's scary. Something in the SOR. Amazing. It's like arguably one of the best domestic sides in the history of football. And that's all down to Johan Cruyff.
Yep.
Unbelievable.
I was reading about this story, like how the whole transition to his lifestyle thing. Like, wow.
Yeah. He started all of that. The whole bars are separate. It's got like dormitories and all for the players as kids to stay and sleep and all.
It's like, okay, Guardiola, he did the whole tiki-taka, he won what he won. He went to Bayern. What happened to Bayern? What he won.
Well, Bayern the best team in Germany. He better win.
But it was a team already fixed.
100%.
It's like, okay, do we just need you to win a Champions League? He got there. He won no Champions League.
Yeah.
He just kept on winning.
Well, this is always the we are talking about. It's the thing that goes against Pep. He's always had the best team,
Right.
or the best funding.
It's already a foundation.
That's what I said. And I said the other day, it's like it's a high percentage of foundations in place.
Yeah.
Now you come on and you put 3 or 4 bricks on it. Okay, you're doing still great coach. Don't get me wrong. I think he's a great coach. Great player, loves him, big fan. But he has a lot less to do than a lot of the other coaches because they're coming in,
right?
And their team is at 40% and they have to build for 40%.
Exactly.
It's so much harder.
And then now he came to Man City, another team that was built.
Unlimited funds.
Like-
And I think that'll go against them. And I did, relatively speaking, compare him to Messi. Messi, phenomenal, one of the best players ever played the game. But at peak Messi played in the best domestic team in the history of football. I want him to see him, it's too late now, but if he moved on a little, what Ronaldo did, Ronaldo went over to Juventus, success, and
I don't think Messi can do that.
no, the thing is,
He has to follow him.
no. The thing
You
is,
know what
though,
I mean?
Yeah.
no.
That's why Ronaldo's probably the best player in the world.
No, hear me out.
Right?
Hear me out.
You can put Ronaldo on any team and he'll do well.
I think that's unfair. I'm talking about the peak Ronaldo, peak Messi. The thing is, we don't know the Messi. I think it's unfair to say Messi couldn't do that. We don't know.
We don't know
He
exactly.
can't jump 7 feet in the air.
No, we can't, but the ball doesn't change size.
You're right about that.
He needs to think he's attacking football.
Yeah, but Ronaldo can't dribble like Messi. There's a lot of attributes that Ronaldo can't get the ball off Messi. Yeah, but it's centre of gravity.
So, here's the thing. These players grew up together, they developed this tiki-taki football, and they're the only ones that can do it.
Yeah, but Messi has been renowned for
Tiki-taki football, he's the only one that can do it with Iniesta, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I know, yeah.
So none of them can leave the system they're in.
No, but I think genuinely, hand on heart, Messi could. I think he was that good. But the thing is, though, we don't know 100%. I'm saying he's a great
But
shot.
if Messi goes to Premier League,
Yeah.
how would his size in general, like?
His size. He's a hardy little shit, in fairness, though. I know his size makes a fair point. Yeah, he's not going to win a lot of headers, right? But the thing is, though, if you're building a team around Messi, he has the ball the majority of the time. It's not about winning it. It's not about that. I don't think he can. I don't think he can.
Like in a German league, those Germans are huge.
Yeah, you're making my point in the sense of we don't know. We know about Ronaldo because Ronaldo did it.
Ronaldo,
And I'll give him credit for that.
Here's the thing, and that's not that it's not great football, but 95% of every league and every team plays a certain way, and it's not called tiki-taka football. These couple of players come along and play tiki-taka football, and it's really, really well done when they do it together in harmony. So well that they can be one of the most dominant teams in the world.
Yeah, but
If each player goes to a different team, tiki-taka is gone.
Yeah,
Now
but
you got to play with the big boys.
Okay, look, in that sense, Spain has won the Euro Cup and the World Cup with that tiki-taka too.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Messi, who playing in Argentina, he hasn't won anything.
Yeah.
No Copa America, no World
It
Cup.
always goes against, for me personally. Listen, I think Messi's football IQ is amazing. That's why I think he would be good on another team. Would it be the same Messi? I don't know. But I've always said the same thing when it comes about Messi and Maradona. In terms of game IQ, Maradona arguably had lesser talent around him and won the fucking league for Napoli, won the World Cup for Argentina, and that's impressive. And that was at a period of time when defenders could smash your legs, right? Tackle. Play on.
It was hardcore football.
Like Maradona, if Maradona was out now, and protection and pitches like snooker greens and snooker tables and stuff, how good would Maradona be?
Depending on my lines of focus that I'm doing for the game.
Fair enough, but that doesn't make you a better player. That's always thinking about Maradona when he broke down on the press conference. He goes, "I've never taken a drug to make me a better footballer."
Of course.
So it's like when they try to do Phelps with the swimming. Any drug he takes makes him weaker than what he is. Maradona strung out on coke. I was a defender and he's running rings around me. Again, I'd be like, "You kidding me? He's banging out with coke. What are you talking about?"
I say, if you take Messi out of Barcelona, even Messi at his peak, Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's going to be able to turn players inside out. But without that quick passing to lean back on, which other players wouldn't be able to do, he's not going to be able to dominate the way he did at Barcelona.
I agree, because that Barcelona team were special.
Yeah, exactly.
1 to 11. And Messi was the cherry on top. But the thing is, though, we don't know. Ronaldo has done it in defence.
Yeah.
Very good. But I do think, like I said the other day, I think Ronaldo had to work harder at his game to hit his level than Messi. Messi's very naturally gifted.
Messi was born with that talent.
Yeah, he's born.
Ronaldo had to worked
his ass off.
So like whatever. Ronaldo is just playing in the same style that 95% of the league plays in.
Yeah.
If Ronaldo went from United to Barcelona, he's a manager.
He's not good at that. He's not good at it. He's not good at it. He's not good.
It's just that Barcelona played a different style of football.
Yeah, but if Messi signed for whatever team in the Premiership, they're going to adjust their game around him.
Yeah.
He has to get the ball. Give him the ball. Because the ball is on his feet, shit happens. Yeah. He has that natural. He does have that. There's no doubt in it. You know what I mean?
Messi was born with that talent. He's natural.
Yeah, I think everyone agrees with that. Something Ronaldo worked his ass off, and people respect that. Messi seems to look like he could be playing football at 90, and he's just gifted. And it's weird that we can both look at things that both complete opposites, and they're both fucking brilliant.
Yeah, exactly.
We've never seen this before.
And for such a long time. It's more than 10 years.
10 years, like, of peak shit. Like,
Yeah.
we could never go on at it for what, 4 or 5 seasons. But that was off the charts, like.
I think I would take Zidane over either.
Zidane was special as well, though. But he was the equivalent. He was in that. Yeah, he's up there. 100% one of my favourite players ever.
Oh, yeah, of course.
I don't think he get much debate.
No, it's just they're both special in their own way, in their own systems. But give me Zidane any day.
Zidane's special. Of course he's special. Special.
Look at all the special players in the world, and you're standing in the schoolyard taking a spot.
It's like pick your best song. I don't know debate songs.
Zidane, even as a coach, he has won 3 Champions League back to back. That says a lot about him.
People doubt him, but he's actually, because like it's not many star players can be great coaches.
Right.
You ain't getting it right. You're Maradona, and you turn to me and go, Shuggy, they do that and just do that and do that, and I'm looking at you going, fuck off, man. You're Maradona. You can do that. Sure, I can't do that. So then you need another. Majority of the best coaches in the world weren't good players because they have to study the game, like literally study the game. Maradona never studied the game in his life because he was born with the shit. He just does it.
Yeah.
It's a freak of nature. But in Zidane's defence, I've read a couple of articles. He started off with that. You're only doing this because Zidane, you're a superstar. So he was anchor around his fucking body. You're shy. But you made a very good point. Like Zidane's Champions League, they're knocking on the door, the league, they haven't, even with the Asian squad. They got to the semis. I know what you're saying. You can't get to the semis. If you're Zidane, I got to the semis. You can't argue with that. He's still getting results, and he's still doing things tactically that are telling people, hang on a minute, he's not an idiot here. He's doing things that other coaches would be like, yeah, that's good. Which is very interesting. Because he was the fucking Messi and Ronaldo was there easily, probably on his own.
Yeah, right.
On his own. That's amazing.
Why should any one player have to go and manage a team and take all the, I suppose all of the glory and yet all of the responsibility? Like, no,
that's managers. Yeah, I know.
It's
tough,
terrible
man.
system.
It's tough.
It's terrible system.
That's the gig. When it goes well, coach a genius. Lose 3 games to the bounce. Get him out. You're like, what the fuck are you talking about, man? I'm grooming these few youngsters. They're going to get a few bad results. Fans, get him out. He's firing him.
Yeah, right.
I don't know.
Fucking god. No, but that's ignorance in the sport. Ignorance. We all know who the great coaches are. We all know them. There's a handful of them in the world that are elite. Sometimes we lose all this whole thing, waffle about games or waffle. The manager of the team, whatever team you support, knows more about football than you do. Whatever. If we're waffling about what? If we're talking about the Shamrocks or whatever, the local teams or whatever, because he's living it. That's his job. They know more about football, the odds, than coaching wise. But we forget that, you know. They're not idiots.
They're not, but I don't understand why it's on one person. You know,
Because he does get the rewards when they come.
if I want to have the best team in the world, I don't think I'm hiring one manager. Maybe one person in charge, but the coaching staff has to be very important. The hiring staff,
100%.
Like everything has to be in place, and a lot of focus goes on the manager. But I mean,
But that's
he's working with what he's got.
But that's the media. Watch players celebrate when with the backroom staff. Look, when Chelsea won today, there's an old man. He's obviously part of the backroom staff somewhere. Could be the kit manager. And Mendy, the goalkeeper of Chelsea, hugging him. Just like they do so much behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Day to day. The manager is the spokesman, and he may. And the thing is, though, it's his job on the line.
He's not down there training them every day. Training them.
It depends on what coach you are. Some coaches are hands-on.
Because you have coaches are from the defense, the midfielders, the forwards, and goalkeepers. There's one coach, obviously, for the whole one team, even to coach in the back. But then, you know, when you're a manager, obviously you get to hire who you want to work with.
So backroom staff.
Yeah, exactly. It's not like, oh, you have this is what you do. I'm assuming that. I mean, I'm not saying that I'm correct or not, but you can tell in every sport. It's like, oh, you're a manager. Okay, now I want this. Give me what I want. This coach, this training coach,
100%.
this medical, doctor, and
They're filling the gaps where he thinks he's weak or not as strong.
I don't know. The reason I bring it up is like, why the fuck would Woodward exist? Why would you hire a fucking manager who wants to put a team together and then hire another guy to send fucking players?
To sell players?
Send players to buy them. To send players to the coaching ground and be like, this is who we bought. I'm at Woodward, this is who we bought. I decided you're not coaching them, motherfucker.
No, but that's
what the fuck you do buying them?
It's a good question, but the way it kind of is like, I'm the manager of a team, and you got the scouting department over there. You're the money man. Scouting department work with me and my team. I need a striker. So we got 3 decisions. I'm getting an average team. I've got 3 choices, 3 names on a list, and then my choice A. They're all A's. But don't get any of them. I'm going to choice B. Choice B. It's all that. And I get my list, and we'll talk about videos, watching all compiled videos, whatever. Scouting missions across the world.
Absolutely.
And then we're handed to you.
If you're the owner of a football club and you're the GM of the football club and there's another guy fucking buying players, my thing is, listen, we're Manchester United or we're Liverpool and you want to win the fucking league, right? And Man City are sitting over here with hundreds of millions of dollars of players. This is what I need. And call them A's, call them B's, call them C's, whatever the fuck you want. If you don't get me what I fucking need, not winning no fucking league. Every manager in the world knows that.
And that's on you. It comes down to you then. Because I'm the manager, I'm a great manager, all the fans know I'm great. Give you my list. You fail, you're fucked.
You, but the manager's taking the blame.
No, not in that moment. Not in this. Like, it's the summer transfer window. We all know. It's like fans even know. We didn't sign that player and we were in for him. They know it wasn't the manager. They know the manager has given passed that list over. They know it's not the manager. The manager wants him. So it becomes a different thing.
Yeah.
Nickel and diamond.
At the same time, money
that
talks.
player is
Money
probably going to
talks.
make that back in 3 months in jersey sales. Especially if he's a $100 million player.
Yeah. Well, it's the big thing with Liverpool and Mbappe with the Nike and the sponsors in the background, and everyone's like, whoa, what's going on here? That deal could happen. Doesn't mean Liverpool will sign Mbappe, but there's an absolute business money angle there. It's that if you're Mbappe, you're like, I don't care. Like I said the other day, I might get my 500 grand a week. Yeah. Because Nike are like, we're gonna increase your endorsement deal. So it's an angle, and that's like it's crazy. But
Nobody needs $500,000 a week.
no,
You know, like, if you're playing at that level and you're Mbappe, which we had this conversation yesterday, right? Obviously, you have to pick. You can go to Madrid, you can go to Barcelona, you can go to Liverpool, you can go to Man City, you can go wherever the fuck you want.
Yeah, where you want, yeah.
Right? And you're going to get paid somewhere between, you know, let's just call it $400,000 and $600,000 a week. Are you really worried about that $200,000? You get $400,000 a week at the very minimum. And you're not just going to pick where better suits you for the next 3 years for $400 versus going somewhere for $600 and being in a squad that's building.
I agree. In a sense like that, like going to, okay, yeah, well, Mbappe, he has a decision to make where he wants to go. Like,
You can go to anybody.
yeah, he could go to anywhere he wants. He could to play with Ecuador if he wants. To be honest, he could go anywhere.
Find a grand beer in somewhere.
But at the same time, yes, money does talk. But at the same time, you want to win titles. You're not only there for the money. It has to even out. Like, I could get paid here, but am I gonna win titles or am I just gonna go for the money? Like, in a sense, Neymar got paid so much money to go to. What did he win over there? What they already have won?
French league.
Back to back to back French league. Nothing.
PSG carry weight. That was a money deal. He wanted to get out from under Messi.
Yeah.
And Suarez.
there you go. Neymar, Suarez, and Messi on the jersey.
He made a stupid fucking decision, but he wanted to get out from under these guys. He wanted to show people he could do it on his own.
Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna be the leader of PSG. I'm gonna win the
They
champions.
paid a lot of money, and you went to PSG.
It was just money. He hasn't won anything. Okay, he got to the final last year. He made it to the semi this year.
French league, it doesn't carry a lot of weight.
That French league isn't. No one watches the French league.
It's a shame. Because PSG are a big team, but the league is not that good. You want to see strong leagues.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the beauty of it. How big, why the Premiership is big. Because the bottom team in the Premiership can go and beat City. It's happened. West Brom beat Chelsea 5-2. West Brom are about to get relegated, and Real Madrid couldn't beat Chelsea. West Brom hammered them.
Yeah.
Point being, the Premiership, it can happen. It's not like that in the other leagues.
I guess one of the ones that's in there was kind of watching Hulk. Towards the end of it, he went to Japan for a lot of money. I'm like,
Yeah, right? But that's all about money that you see. What do you know in Japan?
No, but he disappears.
Yeah,
On
but-
the face of the planet.
I know, but if you
Anybody who loves football, nobody knows who you are anymore.
the devil's advocate, he could come in and turn around and you'd say, why the fuck you do? He goes, buddy, I was past my prime and I had family that I had to look after. I mean, you can't fucking argue that.
You had family you had to look after. You don't have money right now.
Who knows? You probably
You don't
gamble
have
it.
money
You probably
right
gamble
now?
that way.
Why-
Probably gamble that way. You wouldn't know, man.
Probably, yeah.
I'm only giving you a little you don't know, you know?
Like, you don't have to go to Japan when you're fucking like 33 just
I
to
would.
make fucking no, but
And make a massive money.
But he obviously went with the most money. What have you got no offers? You're 33. Someone says to you, Nick, you only got 2 years left. The Japanese team are the only offer on the table, right? You're gonna go. You're like, all right, fuck it. They crack.
you really had no other offers on the table.
I don't know. I'm just saying, if
I know. No matter play for Stoke.
I probably didn't want them.
But you know what I mean?
Hulk was
That's
pretty
another offer.
Hulk was pretty good.
Would you go though? You know you have 2 years left, and they're offering money.
Hulk was on a Brazilian team, international team. It's not that fucking brutal. Like.
Oh, they were shy when he was with them.
Come on. And why did Japan offer him all that money then? If he's that fucking terrible.
Because, relatively speaking, for their league, he's a big name going to their league.
Yeah, exactly. And people are gonna watch.
Happened in the Premiership, the first player to kind of amplify the whole league, where the whole world took notice, was probably Bearcamp signing for Arsenal.
But they didn't amplify any Japanese league. Nobody started watching.
No, I'm saying no, but if you want Japanese, if you own the Japanese club, say relatively speaking, we're going to sign Hulk for £5 million, right? Like in chump change right now. But if you're a Hulk, you're like, It's all right, man. I'll take it. And the same thing, relatively
They brought him
speaking.
up because it was a ridiculous amount of money. I remember.
But relatively speaking, within Japan, if you own that Japanese Grand Passat, whatever in Japan, you sell all those jerseys. Same thing. Yeah, right. Hulk is a name. In Japan, it will be a big name.
No, I don't know.
Zola was a big name when he signed for Chelsea. He's at the end of his career.
It's like what happened in
He was amazing for 3 years, 4 years.
Look, Beckham signed for the Galaxy. Had more sense than Hulk going to Japan though.
Same thing, same reason. Not. You're not Japanese. You're not over there. The way the American market is, they need the Pele, they need their Messi or Ronaldo or Maradona. And so many kids are playing football right now. It's going to happen. It's going to happen in our lifetime that there's one American kid playing football. That is amazing. He's a Michael Jordan of football over here.
Yeah,
and that, see that? Nike and all that will push a sport.
Yeah.
And football's huge over here. It's in every bar right now, right? The next phase is kids playing it. All kids play soccer. All kids play. And that will ripple up to the leagues. Now, the money's not in the league for wages. It's overseas. But it takes time. And the money comes into the picture. All the big players, what happened with the Premiership? When the money's put in, all the big stars come to the league.
Yeah.
That's very, very possible that could happen in America. Because America's all about business and capitalism. You know what I mean?
That's what America's about, you know. Every day,
And obviously I want it to happen because we're here.
right? It's like the USA soccer team, for instance, on that. You know, it's not saying that the CONCACAF is a strong league. I mean, to qualify to the World Cup, they don't make it. What happens to that? You still have bars full at the World Cup.
Yeah.
Right? You have other nationalities that come here. You know, Colombians, English, Italians.
Yeah.
Right? Everyone comes to watch. But you know, if the USA will market and make it more bigger, you know, the USA soccer team, you know, we have huge stars.
100%. It's going to happen because eventually a star will break out. The Pulisic of Chelsea, great player.
Right? He is.
That's a little stepping stone. I feel bad saying that about him, but it's going to happen because there's too many kids playing it. It's going to happen. Eventually it's going to happen. And then capitalism kicks in because they see the money. The better talent, they see the money. Mm-hmm. And the better stars elevate the sport in all sports. Michael Jordan basketball elevates the sport. LA, Maradona, Messi, Ronaldo, everyone gets in the football.
Yeah, exactly, right.
It's a buzz. It's like
great. We don't even live in. I don't live in Spain, but that attracted my. It's like Messi, Ronaldo. You know, of course, I have to watch it. Yeah, exactly. You know, we don't even live over there. No. Sometimes we have to wake up at 6 in the morning to watch games.
Yeah, and we do it.
Yeah.
You bang at the door here when it was 7 o'clock.
Hey, open up! It's a clásico.
That was a great day, man.
Yeah.
I thought you remember the score of the game. You just kept me here all day. That was a good day, man.
Yeah, it was a good day.